YouTube, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Yanni back at you with another video. Hey yo guys, today, man, I want to talk about a couple things, man. I haven't been on YouTube for a while, so let's talk about a couple things, man. So let's start off, man. I got a couple new toys that I haven't shared with you guys. So I have the Stylecraft Uno shaver. Yo, this shaver, I really like this shaver. It's definitely like a must because, you know, I also have the Babyliss foil, the tooth foil, and that shaver right there is probably the best shaver that I've ever used. It's very powerful and stuff like that, but this thing right here, it just allows me to get into corners, whether it be like behind the ear or like right here into the mustache. Like, this thing definitely comes in handy, and definitely like when you're struggling to take out that bottom line. Like, I grabbed this thing after balding out with the other shaver. I grabbed this one and like I pretty much just like flick and tap at that line and it just like blends it out so perfect. So shout out to Gamma and Stylecraft for the shaver, man. This is a must right here. And while we're on the subject of Stylecraft and Gamma, I also got this bad boy in the mail like 2 days ago. So I'm still getting used to it, still using it, but like my first impressions is this is a very dope brush. So this is the Heat Stroke by Stylecraft. It's a brush, it heats up, so the bristles are made out of plastic, so you can sanitize them. You can sanitize them and in between cuts and things like that. So like I did have a client come in, he had shaped up and things like that. So like what I did was I picked out the hair, heat this thing up, and I ran it through his beard, and it like really made the hair like come out so perfect, so that way I could come behind with my trimmer or my clipper and really shape that beard. So this right here is definitely a must if you have the money to get it. I mean, it's not like a clipper or a trimmer or things like that that you're gonna use day in and day out on every haircut. I mean, it is pretty expensive. The price tag is like $80 for this, and you're really not gonna use it on every client. So like I said, if you have a couple extra dollars thrown around and you have clients that do have big beards and request services like that from you, then I mean, this right here, this thing is beast mode. Like, I really enjoy it. So guys, another topic that I really wanted to talk about was so I watched this video on YouTube by Mini Weather. The video that he made, he was talking about the blades on the Babyliss trimmers. He said he's really not too crazy about them, and honestly I can definitely agree. So I have the Silver FX, and I also have the Patty Cuts edition by Babyliss, the trimmers, and honestly I really can't even get them to hit like that. So I've had this for about like 2-3 months now, something like that, ever since they came out, and it took me weeks upon weeks to be able to get this thing set. I mean, don't get it twisted, I got it set now, and I just recently, maybe a week ago, finally got it set to the point where that it's hidden. You know, it's not like too sharp where the blade is like scraping against the skin, and it's debulking good. It's a very good all-around trimmer. But it took me forever to be able to set this thing. I don't know. At first it really wasn't hitting, and I really didn't even like it. But as far as the other blades, right here I got the Gold FX 2.0. I ended up dropping the original Graphite 2.0. So I started buying blades, and yo, I got the Gold FX 2.0. I got the Gold FX, I got the Rose Gold 2.0, I got the Rose Gold, I got the Graphite Fine Tooth. I got almost every single blade, cause I can't get not even one of them to hit. I've set them, I've tried different combinations, like the cutting blades. Some of them say A1, A2, A3. If anybody knows what that means, like what makes the blades say different letterings, A1, A2, A3 on the cutting blades, please drop a comment below and explain that to me, but maybe I thought that played a factor into why the blades were not cutting. Maybe some of them are better than the others, but I've tried almost every combination, whether it be on deep tooth, fine tooth, gold, graphite, rose gold, anything. I've tried everything and I cannot get these things to hit. So I reached out to Babyliss about the issue. They really haven't even got back to me yet, so I'm just waiting on them. I'll do an update on that. But while we are speaking on the topic of Babyliss, I have a gold FX. I've had this thing for maybe a year now, and I really don't put it in my rotation like that no more, because like the blade right here is kind of like the two corners are like zero gapped, but then the middle part isn't. It's like the blade is pivoting like on an angle. And I seen a video by Sophie, what's her name? Sophie from Babyliss, and the Chinese girl, and she did a video about crooked blades where like the spring is like you have to use a flathead and do all these things to try to straighten out the spring. So I reached out to Babyliss about the issue of the blade and things like that, and they pretty much said, you know, send them the serial code and this or that, but my serial code is kind of like faded from using it because I had a grip on here. So I'm still trying to figure that out as to why the blade is doing that. And I just recently got the Tune 45 Eco battery for the Babyliss. Actually, it came in today. I put it on and it lets you change the light for the charging from blue to green, and I think it's red is the other color. I really haven't tested out how long it lasts, because this thing dies fast. With the original battery, this thing definitely dies very fast. I don't even know why. Like, I legit charge it fully. I'll do like maybe one haircut, and by the next haircut it's already blinking. So hopefully the Tune 45 battery, I'll give an update on that too. Hopefully the battery is very good and I can get more than 1.5 haircuts out the way before this thing starts dying. Maybe 2 haircuts at max, and then this thing starts blinking and I gotta put it on the charger. So yeah, I'm just waiting on Babyliss to reach back to me, so maybe we can solve this issue. If anybody else is having the same issues with the trimmers not really hitting, some people say that theirs are hitting, and I personally have experience with the original Gold FX trimmer. It has a different blade than the Gold FX blade that you buy now. Like, it has more like a in between a fine tooth and deep. I don't know, the blade is just different, and they don't even make them like that no more. I don't know why Babyliss started doing that. Now all the blades come with like a deeper tooth type of style, and these things don't hit for nothing. I don't know, I really don't like it. And like, honestly, I don't even use them anymore. I don't really use the Babyliss trimmers anymore. I'm more into Gamma. I use my X Ergos. I also use the Ergos. You know, the Ultimate 2.0 blade is fire. Like, I got that thing hitting so good. But yeah, man, one thing I could say is, ever since I got this FX3 from Babyliss, this FX3 is nasty. I probably had it for maybe a week or two now. This right here, this thing is so sharp, man. This FX3 isn't like the Gold FX or the FX trimmers. Like, this thing is beyond sharp. Like, when it came straight out the box, it was too sharp. Like, even being light-handed, this trimmer is just ridiculously sharp. It took me a couple times to be able to set it, but I have it set perfect now, to the point where, like, just being light-handed, I could pretty much use it on kids and all around anybody. But you have to pay attention to how heavy-handed you're being, because you can definitely like make the skin welt up, or you could possibly cut your client. But it took me a while to be able to set this trimmer. It really did, because at first it was either too sharp or the blade was too far back where it would like scrape against the skin, because the blade is so sharp and thin at the tip. Like, it would like scrape instead of cut, and then if I would move it up, it cut too much. So you definitely just gotta like work with the adjustments until you get this trimmer set right. But once you got it right, I'm telling you, this is my go-to right now. This is definitely my go-to. So I highly recommend this trimmer. This thing's like a 9 out of 10 for me. Like, never dies. Like, I use it all day before I even had to charge it on every haircut. Like, the battery life on this thing is amazing. I mean, I want to get the clipper and also the shaver so I could try them out, but I don't know, we'll see. Mixed reviews and things like that. I don't know. I'm thinking about just grabbing the Gamma Mythic instead of the FX3 clipper. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think is better, the FX3 clipper or the Gamma Mythic, because I'm stuck in between which one I want to get. All in all, man, let me know what you guys think about these Babyliss blades on the trimmers. Does yours hit? Like, do they not hit? Have you been going through the same problems as me? And also, tell me what you guys think about the FX3s by Babyliss. And also, if you have had any experience with the Stylecraft heat stroke, tell me what you guys think about that as well. And guys, before we end the video, so I was on 245 Online Academy and I shared this with them in the group. So if anybody has a problem with the Babyliss Gold FX being loud, so I found a little hack that has worked for me. So if anybody knows the company, hold on, give me a sec. Right here, Eversince with a 3 or B, whatever it is, Eversince. So they do like ceramic blades and modified blades for clippers and things like that, but they actually sell a cam follower. They sell a cam follower for these clippers that allow you to make this clipper more quiet. So the reason that this clipper gets loud is because the cam follower, the little white piece that holds the blade, after rubbing for so long and using it, after a while that little plastic piece starts to wear, and that's why the clipper starts to get loud. So pretty much you just got to replace that cam follower. But Babyliss does not sell just the cam followers, so you pretty much have to buy a whole replacement blade. As you see, I did until I figured this out. I bought blades upon blades just to get the cam follower to use to make this clipper more quiet. So I ordered a ceramic blade from this company, and they actually have aftermarket cam followers, and they're like $2.99. So once you put that on and you put your blade back on, it makes the clipper instantly quiet. Yeah, man, I'm just waiting for Babyliss to reach back to me. I don't know why they don't make cam followers. I don't know why they don't make tension springs to be able to fix your clipper and pretty much not have it be useless. I don't know why. I've reached out to them. I've been talking to them this whole past week, trying to find a solution so I can share with you guys, man. If anybody's having the same problems with these, with the blade being crooked or whatever, and even if you're having a problem with them being loud, hopefully that cam follower hack, I'll put the link in the description below too for the cam followers for these. But yeah, man, guys, it's been a while since I dropped a video, so I'm about to have a baby. My daughter will be born in 2 days, so I really haven't been locked in on YouTube, you know, dealing with the baby things and stuff like that. But I do have content that I have been recorded. Got some haircuts, got some tutorials, got some other things coming for you. Holla at your boy, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, show your boy some love, man. I'll give you guys an update on everything. Drop comments below, show me love, tell me what your experience is with this, man. Like, alright guys, I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's Yanni. big beard and gets it shaved